Hello, gentle viewers, and welcome to the start of another new series after FTL did not work out. In terms of being blown up into many, many tiny pieces, as so many games of FTL do. This is Avindian bringing you Prison Architect. Now, Prison Architect is a little bit of an older game. It came out 3 years ago, I want to say. But they just released a new update at the beginning of this year, Prison Architect 2.0. And they added stuff, including, most recently, security staff needs. So I thought it was worth taking a look at it since it's a pretty cool game to begin with. So we're going to go and we're going to create a new prison. We want forests. We want buildings, gangs, sure, events, why not? Weather and temperature, staff needs. The only reason, and let's go ahead and give us a nice big plot of land. You can play with female prisoners if you want. This is something that added a couple of updates ago. I'm not going to. If this is something you'd like to see in the future, please let me know in the comments down below. But I like the males better because the females hardly ever fight, and that means there's less of a challenge. This is just the way the game works. This is no kind of commentary on there. So we have different choices for the warden. The lobbyist means we're less likely to get dangerous prisoners. We have someone who's better at suppressing people. I really like this guy because I like the anti-guard thing. The pacifier just makes everyone a little bit better. And Safara Aknova, and we actually get money for the prison for everything we find. I gotta go with my good old buddy J.W. Periwinkle, not just because his name is hilarious, but because it's really good that guard dogs can find tunnels very quickly. Otherwise, people escape, and then bad things happen. So we're gonna play, and I'm gonna start paused as I always do. So we need to plan out our initial prison as soon as possible. So the very first thing we need, let's see. Yes, you can read the CEO's letter. Basic induction, fully qualified prison architect, warden, jail cells, yada 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 yada. Go away. So I like the grant system because it guides you in certain directions and make sure that you don't forget important things. Let's go ahead and take our first grant, which we can't do yet because grants aren't unlocked. I don't think we can take grants yet, can we? Oh, we can, okay. So we could do basic detention center, administration center, inmate health and well-being, staff well-being. I'm going to try to keep the explanations a little bit lower, just so we can get through things quicker, and more importantly, because I think they drag the game down a little bit. And I'll try to talk about stuff while I'm building, because I'll need something to do anyway. So we'll pick basic detention center. We get 20 grand right up front to do it, and we get another 10 grand when we complete it. We have to do all this stuff anyway. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to close prison intake. Yes, we're going to close the prison. Now, if the prison is closed, we won't make any money. But we have nowhere to put any prisoners, so that's maybe not such a bad thing. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is build a building. And this is going to be where people are admitted into the prison. So we're going to kind of do something like this, a nice hallway to open up the game. Actually, before we do anything else, well, this is fine for right now. We also need to build somewhere for our power and our water. All right. Let's see. Staff, how many workmen do we have? How many workmen do we have? Why am I not seeing workmen? Do we not have any workmen? Am I going insane? Why do I... Oh, because my workmen haven't arrived yet. I'll get 8. Okay. Whew. Okay. Alright, so in this room, we shall build a... generator? Is that... No, what do they call it in this game? Ah, it's a utility. That's why I can't find it. And let's go ahead and just let them build this. And they'll bring stuff with them as they get here. Let's go ahead and pick up the speed. Oh, that makes the camera bigger. Oh, I don't know what that button did. There we go. It's 2 and 3 to process time. So here's some of the free stuff we get to start off the game. They're going to deliver, and then they're going to start building stuff. Oh, we should probably put doors in. They like doors. I don't know why. Large jail door here. A staff door here. And then we're going to need to fill in the wall. Okay, there's already a wall being built there. Good. And so they build, build, my busy little beavers. Oh, I don't have the staff report unlocked. That's why it's not telling me about the prisoners. I remember now. And for some weird reason, it's deciding we don't need walls here. Please give me some concrete walls, if you don't mind. There we go. Okay, so this should mean we now start with a power station. You'll notice there's a little 1 here, meaning we have one. Let's build that guy right in the center. And let's get a couple capacitors out. We'll say 3. I want right away from the very get-go. Where is admittance? Reception. There we go. So for reception, we need an office desk, a table, and a chair. So let's go ahead and build another jail door. Now, the reason I'm doing it this way is because they can search for contraband, and I like to get this stuff out of the way right away so that nothing terrible happens later on. We're going to build another jail cell door here. We're going to put a why do I keep clicking on materials? I don't want to click on materials. We'll need to put up a fence here in a little bit, but I just want to get some of the basic stuff laid out before we start worrying about that. So we're going to go ahead and put in an office chair and a desk. So objects, office desk. There we are, right there, if you please. A chair. And I believe it also requires a table, does it not? Or is that not required for a reception? Reception does need a table. That makes sense. Just so I don't forget. And this is a cool feature. This will actually tell you what you're missing. We'd have to let it run for a tiny bit, but it's fine. Then please give me a table. And this room is perfectly incorrectly sized for a table. I didn't think that part through. New plan. Wouldn't be one of my series if I didn't screw up right at the beginning, right? Let's delete this. And then I'm going to have you move the door. Just dismantle it if you don't mind. Okay, and then kindly put in a staff door right here. We have power. Always a good thing for a prison to have. And then give me a table, please and thank you. Beautiful. Bam. We need one last thing for the entrance of the prison. And I like to get these... Oh, wow. Metal detectors are 1,000 each now. Weren't they like 200? It's expensive, but it's worth it. And then we're going to go ahead and connect them using our electrical cables. So we're just going to build it right there, and then right there. Okay. We're going to need to put water in a little bit later on, but that's not my main concern right now. Let's see here. We need a holding cell, a shower, a yard, a kitchen, a canteen, 2 guards, and at least 2 cooks. How do we want to build this? What's our next move? Maybe the no, not the holding cell next. Maybe the holding cell next. And eventually we'll hire a warden, but that'll be a little bit later on. So let's go ahead and build ourselves a holding cell. Let's make it a 8x8 build, an 8x8 building, and it can be used for other things later on. And then, if you don't mind, please give me a jail cell door. I think a holding cell can be this small, can't it? Holding cell. 5x5, it just needs a toilet and a bench. It's fine. And I keep forgetting they're going to delete walls unless I properly plan things. So I like my prisoners to actually have walls if it's all the same to you. We're going to go ahead and put in, let's see, 2 bunk beds, 2 benches, and a toilet. No, 2 toilets, because I'm that nice a guy. There we go. Look at that. A real live working prison cell, sort of. We're also going to make this our storage room. And I always do this, and it's convenient because it gets all the stuff inside the prison. And all I have to do is just be indoors. So that works great. And then we're going to put in another staff door in the back. We're going to make a very small hallway, and then we're going to go ahead and build a... and then we're going to go ahead and build ourselves a short corridor, and then a room for our water. So just like that. You may be wondering, why am I not putting it in the same room? There are events in the game that can make your water pump flood. If that happens, it's gonna take out your power supply, and you definitely don't want that. So please, if you would, build us a building, make it lovely, and then once it's finished, we'll install the water. Yes. Water pump station, and this building is much too small. They can access it, and it's like they have to reach a certain part of it, so it's not the end of the world. And we will, however, need a power cable. And then we're going to need a large pipe. Once I remember exactly where it actually puts that stuff. And what are you complaining about? Okay, they have nowhere they can eat. Very well. So as this red line gets fuller, your power starts to run out. Now, we're losing money every day, and we'll continue to lose money until we start accepting prisoners. But it's good to get some of this stuff done ASAP rather than letting it wait. So we're going to run some large pipe I don't want them to be able to reach the outside of the prison through the pipes. That way I won't need to actually put a fence in until later on in the game. So we're going to put our pipes like that. Small pipe. Small pipe. Heating is something that added to the game quite recently. And the heating gives you... prisoners have a temperature need that you'll need to worry about. But for now, that's not really a concern for us. Here they go. Installing some lovely pipes. Very good. Alright, we're getting ourselves a pretty nice makeshift prison. Let's save ourselves a little bit of money and take advantage of this building that's already here. And we will make this... Make this a kitchen? Yes, let's make this a kitchen. And then for the kitchen, I prefer to use just a regular door. And I'll actually put in a metal detector here too. Reason being, prisoners are going to try to smuggle stuff like forks out of the kitchen and the canteen, and we don't want that happening. So I'm going to go ahead and have you guys get building. It'll be lovely. And then we can go ahead and start working on building up everything else. There we go. The trees are gone. And of course, you're going to be picky and demand that I extend the electricity. Where's the electrical grid? Here we go. Kindly run that through there if you would. Oh no, don't do that. You don't have a way to get in there. There we go. And we'll just delete that. Okay, so this is going to be where the we're going to have a room in the back, just a simple canteen, and then we will put a kitchen in the back as well. Any day now, you guys are going to put in the... Oh, I forgot to put in the rest of the electrical cable. Whoopsie. There we go. Please and thank you. And now the entire room is electrified. It's pretty gross looking, but we can always hire janitors to fix that. It's fine. So let us go ahead and designate this room in the back the kitchen. Do kitchens have certain sizes? No. So we just kind of go like this. And I want this walled off because I don't want prisoners getting in here unless they're supposed to be. So give us a nice room like that. And a staff door. You'll notice, by the way, that the fact I have a kitchen selected here, it automatically highlights stuff that it knows we're going to need. Or that we should have. Let's put a bin in there. Sink at the back. A fridge. And we'll put in a cooker, and a cooker. Cookers are expensive, but that's what determines how quickly your guys actually make the meals, and you want to make sure they can feed everyone in your prison. So let's watch the magic as they all build. You can, by the way, another thing they added was to the ability to designate something as high priority. You can control left click if something is really, really important, needs to be done right away. We just officially completed the kitchen. There's nowhere that people can eat, so it's going to complain a little bit about that. But I say to them, quit your whining. Right? Here, 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 and here. Not the most efficient electrical system, but electrical cable super cheap, and it's not the end of the world. Let's get ourselves a small pipe. There we are. And then pretty soon this will be finished. The kitchen. We really need that cleaned up. People aren't going to be super happy about a dirty kitchen, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter that much. And now we need ourselves a canteen. Later on, as we get more and more advanced, we'll start building things a little bit nicer. I just want to get things cheap, except for unless they're needed for security, so that we can save more money later on. Now the serving table pops up. Let's get one on either end. Then we get some regular tables and then some benches. So why can't I put... Oh, because there's a stump there. Would you get rid of this bloody stump? Let's see. Demolish walls? No, clear indoor area. I'm going to try that and see if that gets him to get rid of the stump. There it goes. It worked. One of the things I love about this game is that actually, generally the things make intuitive sense. Not always, but usually. Okay, we got ourselves our tables. Then we go bench, 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 bench. We'll put a bin in here. People can throw their stuff in the garbage can. And yeah, let's be nice. Let's give them a TV. Everyone likes a TV while they eat, right? I couldn't survive if I didn't have something to eat while I was, something to watch while I was eating. So as soon as the tables are done, we've got ourselves a completed thing here. Very nice. All right, so we're gonna go ahead now and build ourselves a yard. It's not as nice if you use concrete walls, but I don't care about being nice. I care about people not breaking out. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to put another door here because they're allowed to go basically into the yard anytime they want to and enjoy nature. So I remember, by the way, there would be times when people would just decide, yeah, I'm not going to work on the door first, I'm going to work on the wall first, which is very silly. Yards are another room that's really... Oh, yards have to be 5 by 5. Okay, yes. We met the requirements. Let's put in some things people like in yards. Things like weight benches. People like those. We'll put a regular bench on so people can sit. As Mr. Burns once said, it's one thing that unites every man, rich and poor. Everyone enjoys a good sit. I know I do. And we'll put in a couple of phone booths. So we've already got the yard finished. We just need to finish the shower. Can we get, like, grass in here? Yeah, let's get some nice grass. I try to give them at least a reasonably nice yard. And that just kind of looked really bad. So let's give them some things to look at, like grass. People are looking at grass, right? Very nice. It's lovely. It's lovely. And we'll give them a nice window so they can, you know, enjoy the fact that they're technically still inside while also being outside. We want a large window. So, there they go. And they can enjoy some lovely sunlight. It's great, right? Oh, that's right. That just gets okay, that'll be installed a little bit later. That's fine. And then we need ourselves a shower. Showers need to be decently sized, but I don't think there's a minimum size requirement. And because 99% of your trouble will happen in showers or in the canteen, this is another place you'll want to put a simple door in. You don't want people fighting to get in and out of the shower. So let me go ahead and do, let's see, shower head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5, and then we're going to put drains in the middle. There we go. Go, my workers, build! How many workers do we have anyway? We have 8. Okay, we might need to put in another capacitor. Yes, no one bother building the door. Please do make the door high priority. I don't want people sitting here saying, why can't we get in? Oh, there's no door. And we're also going to need water, obviously. Showers tend not to work if you don't have water. You could shower with sand, I suppose, or dirt. It'll be interesting. So, building, building, building. Very nice. Let's designate a room as the shower. And we just have 2 more things left to do, which is hire staff. Let's get ourselves 2 guards. 1, 2. And 2 cooks. 1, 2. And we just got our first grant of $10,000. Lovely. Oh, we need an administration center. Absolutely. Prison maintenance. Cell block A. We need to do some of the other stuff for that. Let us build our first cell block. Staff well-being, it's fine. Let's take the administration center because this unlocks a lot of the other things you need in the game. So we need to build some offices. And they need to be within the prison walls because one of the things that people can do later on in the game is they can attend psychological sessions, or psychology sessions. Psychological sessions? Really? Psychology sessions. And they can become better prisoners, and it's great, and everyone loves you for it. So we're going to go ahead and actually build a little bit of a corridor here. And then this corridor is going to open here. And we're going to build our offices off this corridor. So let's get a staff door here. And a staff door here. Okay, someone's been assigned to building the staff door. That's a good start. Now people seem perplexed. They're like, what do we do next? Maybe we should keep building. That would be too easy. Why is no one building this? Let's make this high priority. There's no reason you shouldn't be building right now. Are you waiting for stuff? Can you not get there? Make the whole bloody thing urgent. I mean, seriously, why are we not building? Do you not have walls? You don't have walls. Well, that's confusing. Okay. Oh, it could be staff needs aren't being met. And I can't see needs yet because I don't have a psychologist yet. Is the staff? Yeah, it might just be that my staff's getting tired. And I keep hearing things making noise that should not be making noise. This may be a point where we decide to add Give me another capacitor, please. It still says it. Up, I know what it is. It's because it weirdly... Yeah, here we go. I'm going to wipe these out, and then I'm going to rebuild these. Oh, here we go. That solved it. That's a weird thing where you have to build foundations even under empty spaces, which in real life makes perfect sense, but sometimes can be a little bit confusing. And then let's go ahead and build our first office. For this, we're going to use the quick build feature, because you can choose office, and then you just point it in the right direction. Actually, what do you need to get a staff door? Go away, staff door. We're just going to go quick build. I love the quick build feature. This was something added. We just go, let's see here, like right about, no, because I want a good long corridor, because we're going to need lots of offices in this prison. So build it here, please. Or build it like this. I'll just build it like this. That's fine. And then we'll build one right next to it. And we'll just extend the corridor as appropriate. And I think I may have goofed. We'll see what happens. I can't remember if they need to be 5x5 or 4x4. And then we will need to extend the electrical cable. Oh, they get fancy bricks. Well, I kind of dig why they might want brick. They got to deal with the damn prisoners every day. It kind of makes sense. Please give me... No, don't do that, please. Just give me a longer corridor. Let's say about 15 meters long, so we can add more offices later. And then we'll put in another staff door here. Dude, the staff... Why does no one ever put the door in first? You're going to get trapped, and then you're going to complain. You'll be like, why can't I get out of here? Because you're trapped for your stupidity. That's why. So we've got ourselves 2 unoccupied offices, and walls which are strangely unfinished. You should probably have finished walls. I think you'd probably like that. You get concrete. Look. We are a private prison. We sell to the lowest bidder. Let's go ahead and add some foundations here. Just the foundations. We might use this space for something else later on, so it's important to have foundations built. Did we just set off a frickin' metal detector? What happened? Okay, that's part of the problem. We shouldn't be this zoomed in. Okay, offices are done. Let's hire some people. We're going to hire our warden. So now we officially have ourselves a warden. And he's going to wander around and do warden things. This now unlocks the ability to do research and prison grading. Let's get some research done. We need a finance, which will give us the financial report, and it allows us to go into debt if we need to. So it'll take us 6 in-game hours to complete that. And is there anything else we want to research right now? No. We'll get more grains to do more stuff later on. So now it's just a matter of waiting for that. We've got 24,000. Do we start setting up actual stalls? Not stalls, cells. Let me go ahead and extend our corridor here. No, let me do this because then it will... And then please, if you do not mind, demolish this wall. So we're just building corridors for right now. We need some janitors. This place looks pretty filthy. There they go, my busy little bees. If bees built stuff, which they do, I mean, they build hives. That's a thing. This would be a perfect place for a cell block. Let me check something. How big is a luxury cell? This is like as good as a cell gets. It's 5 by 7. What about a regular cell? 5 by 4. So we could go 1, 2, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. No, what am I doing? I'm crazy. They should be sharing walls whenever possible. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I keep forgetting to make them share walls. This should work. We'll see if it considers these official cells when we're done. And then foundations. Ah, damn it. That's right, it does that crap, doesn't it? And we'll see how this works. Oh yeah, and you actually need a way to get in there to do your work. So let's build another large jail door right here. No, not there. There. You'll notice all the jail doors are automatically open. This is because there's no prisoners. The moment we bring in prisoners, they'll lock, and we'll either have to lock doors open or lock them shut. Is there a wall here? Oh, this is just for the foundations. I'm actually trying to build a wall right in the middle of the doorway. Alright, and we now currently have, or we will shortly here, because this guy's not finishing his walls. This is eventually going to lead to another block of cells, so we'll go ahead and put a large door here. That's fine. And they're getting brick. Why does everyone get brick? Concrete is so much cheaper. I guess it makes the cell a little bit classier, maybe. And see, they're not sharing walls properly, and this is my fault. I'm going to go ahead and actually take down some of these walls. So some prisoners will get slightly larger cells, which will mean they'll be a little bit happier. and less likely to cause trouble. And then just for now, let's go ahead and build just kind of a holding. We'll put showers back here. That makes good sense. We want showers here. And if that is the case, if we're going to put showers here, let's go ahead and please dismantle this door. So that way the prisoners all have their own showers and everyone's not showering in the same place, and that's all to the good for everybody. Okay, we're starting to lose money at this point, so we're going to have to start bringing prisoners in sooner rather than later. Okay. We need electrical cable. We need large pipe extended. We need the small pipes. We need the small pipes. What did you do? My fault. My fault. I screwed up. I need more walls. Why are you not considered enclosed? You're surrounded by walls and doors. It's not like there's not walls there. I don't get how it calls some things cells and some things not cells. Well, we might have to do... I know what we have to do. We just have to redraw the cells. It's fine. We're not going for efficiency here. We're just going to see what things are, and then we'll eventually make the cell blocks of our dreams a little bit later on. So let's go ahead and do cell like this. And now these should immediately realize, oh, hey, wait a minute. We've been fine the whole time. We're just being weird. We'll make another shower here. Put in some more shower heads. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll go 1, 2. Bam. Perfect. Nope. I apologize if you have OCD and my uneven showers bother you. Well, the reason why we're building another shower is you don't want people... You want to be able to zone off your prison as the game develops. You don't want max security hanging out with min security. You want snitches hanging in with policemen. Or ex-policemen hanging out with gang members. Tends to go badly for everybody. So why is just this one area not have electricity? Let's go ahead and build one like this. So now we have 10 capacity, so we could bring 10 prisoners into this lovely abode and start making money off of them. We need ourselves an accountant to get another $5,000. So, please, another 5,000. Cell block A, we need 15 prisoners. We can do that easily enough. Prison maintenance. Yeah, I want prison maintenance. Bam. And I think we'll go ahead and call this episode here. So we've got ourselves the makings of a decent prison. We've just added our shower capacity. We've got ourselves some good people. We've got an accountant, we've got a warden. We're looking off to a good start. But it's going to take us a lot longer before we get to the really super huge ones. And I really want to do something I've never been able to do in Prison Architect, which is successfully use the death penalty and get money out of it, which requires lots of interesting things that we'll talk about here in a bit in a later episode. But that's it for now. I hope you enjoy the new series. I think we'll stick with this one for a while, even once Stellaris starts up. So let me know what you think about it, what I'm doing horribly wrong. It has been a while since I've played. I know I need to put things like heaters and stuff in, but we won't actually bring in prisoners in until we get the place cleaned up just a bit. Until next time, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you think. And as always, game on, have fun, and good luck.